friends, thank you all for coming today to share in this wonderful occasion where we have all gathered together to unite Julie and Lamar in marriage. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brent, and I've known Lamar since 1979, when we were 4 years old, so 46 years. We were essentially inseparable from 1979 until 1990, when we went to different high schools. Lamar has two brothers, Lance and Louie, but in reality, he's always had a third little brother, even though I'm actually older than him. I mean, thinking back, honestly, I do not remember a time when Lamar and I were not friends. Now, Julie, I do remember the exact first time I ever heard about Julie. We were moving our buddy Marcus from his house, and that morning a few of us movers were waiting outside, and Lamar showed up. But he looked different. So, some of you may remember that for a number of years he was growing his own version of the Duck Dynasty beard. On that morning, his beard was trimmed very nicely. I surprisingly asked him, "What did you do to your beard?" His response was even more shocking than his new clean-cut appearance. He said, and I quote, "Julie likes it this way." To which I replied, "Who's Julie?" Over the course of that day, we made multiple trips between the two houses, and he told me all about her. She's really into metal. She likes all the same music that we do. She's a Spanish teacher. She's great with the kids. She's a very serious athlete. She's funny. She's witty. And the more he talked, the more I began to wonder, well, what's wrong with her? She sounded too good to be true. Then a short time later, he brought her out to Aurora so my wife and I could meet her. And with my very own eyes, I could tell she's just as good as he described. And I could tell she really liked Lamar as much as he liked her. They both seemed very happy. Hit fast forward on this cassette tape of our lives, and here we are today.
Well, welcome everybody, and thank you for being here to witness and celebrate the special union of Julie and Lamar. And for those of you who don't know me, there shouldn't be many, but I've known Julie since the 6th grade, and I've been calling her my best friend since the 8th grade when I saw her serious dance skills at an after-school dance class. We could have been frenemies, but no. I looked across the way and realized, did she just become my best friend? And yeah, she did. She became my Anamkara, my soul friend. She brings her whole heart to everything and everyone she loves. And today, I couldn't be happier to finally celebrate her joy, her Lamar. Lamar, you are truly the perfect fit to Julie's puzzle. Patient, loving, kind, and just the right amount of dirty-minded to keep up with her. I'm so grateful that she has you and you have her, and that she listened to me when I told her to just let it play out and see how it goes. I am so thankful for you and for your amazing kids who love Julie and who love me so much too. I know your life together will be full of laughter, full of love, and maybe even a little more dancing after this, hint, hint. I'm so honored to be here celebrating this beautiful day with you both.
Now, we will hear a reading from Lamar's best friend from high school, Chris Vargas.
What is love?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, for that heartfelt message. Next, we will have a reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 13 by their cherished friend, Julie Schwartz.
So hello, everyone. I am Julie as well. Lamar and I have been friends for about 36 years. We met in 1989 at Aurora Central Catholic High School. He was a freshman and I was a sophomore in high school. Lamar had guy friends in high school, believe it or not, Chris and Steve and Dan and Marcus, but he was usually always surrounded by girls. I don't know how many mothers of 16-year-old girls would let a teenage boy sleep over on a girls' night, but my mother did. 1 Corinthians 13. If I speak in human and angelic tongues, but do not have love, I'm a resounding gong or a clashing cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and compare all mysteries and knowledge, if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but I do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away everything that I own, if I hand my body over so that I may boast, but I do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. It is not pompous. It is not inflated. It is not rude. It does not seek its own interests. It is not quick-tempered. It does not judge. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. If there are prophecies, they will be brought to nothing. If tongues, they will cease. If knowledge, it will be brought to nothing. So in the end, love remains. But the greatest of these, faith, hope, love, is love. This passage is often referred to as the love chapter and reminds us that love is the most important gift that we can offer to one another. It speaks of being patient, kind, enduring, qualities that I think that Lamar and Julie have exemplified throughout their relationship. As they embark on this new chapter together, may their love continue to grow and be a source of strength and joy for them both. I've been praying for Julie for a very, very long time, even before I knew her. And I know that Linda probably has been praying longer than I have for Julie as well. I was asking God to fill the desires of Lamar's heart with a good woman, a patient woman, a kind woman, not rude or self-seeking, not easily angered, someone who would laugh with him, bring joy to him, someone who would match his often perverted and out-of-pocket humor, as she does, someone who would appreciate his quirks, who would be his partner and grow old with him, someone who would bring him closer to God. She is his perfect complement, his perfect match. Lamar and I would often have discussions about this, and I would assure Lamar, God knows. He already has her picked out. I'm praying for her, Lamar, and I don't even know her, but I'm that confident that she's already chosen. And she was. Someone who would care for his heart and protect it and nurture it. We were supposed to meet Julie for the first time shortly after they started dating, and Lamar called the day of to cancel. I thought nothing of it. A week later, he rescheduled, and when he did, and we did meet Julie, she came over to our house, and she followed me into the bathroom about 30 minutes after arriving. I was a stranger to her, but she said something to me that I will never forget, and this is who she truly is. I know we were supposed to meet you last week, and I'm so sorry that Lamar canceled. That was because of me. I just didn't know for sure what my heart was feeling. I didn't want to lead him on, and I didn't want to meet his people until I wasn't for sure. I know how much you mean to him. And then she said something that I will never forget. She said, I guess I was trying to protect his heart. Wow. Nothing more that you had to say to someone who loves him like a brother. She was trying to protect his heart. To which she added, don't worry, I'm all in now. And that's Julie, her huge heart, full of love for not only Lamar, but for everyone that she encounters. She's pure, she's authentic, she disarms people. She makes them feel seen and loved. No greater example of this than with Timmy, Danny, David, and Sarah. I feel that Julie was born to be a mother. She loved those kids long before she even met them because she loved Lamar. She makes Lamar a better man. She makes him want to be a better man. And a better man he has become, and his children are witness to that. And to you, my dear friend, I'm only going to say it once today, and I'll never say it again. I told you so. God knows the desires of your heart, and he heard and answered your prayers. Never, ever forget that. When I heard the news that Julie's dear mother passed away, it was soon into their relationship, a couple years, I think. I felt comfort in knowing that she had you by her side. I knew that you would be a pillar of strength for her because that's who you are. You are strong, you are honorable, and you love your people fiercely. Love always protects, always trusts, always honors, always hopes, always perseveres. I would say that the two of you encompass this reading from Corinthians When Lamar and Julie asked me to be part of their wedding ceremony, the first thought was, of course, absolutely, I was honored. My second thought was, I hope I don't swear, because I have a mouth like a sailor, and I haven't yet, I don't think. That's pretty good. But I asked them directly, what are you looking for me to say or do? And then Julie responded that Lamar and I have discussed this, and what marriage really is about two souls becoming one. Specifically, when I ask the Lord to be present and bind our souls. It's a covenant. It's a peaceful peace. I was at a funeral yesterday of a mother and a wife my age who passed away after a 12-year-long battle with cancer. And you're probably thinking, geez, Julie, why are you bringing up a funeral? It's a wedding. Well, I'll tell you. I'm getting there. Death and resurrection, very similar to marriage. I'll say it again. Death and resurrection, very similar to marriage. Sacrificial love, like that of Christ's love for us. It's dying to self to rise to another. That's the Paschal mystery, suffering, death, resurrection. I am blessed and have been blessed to be with the same man for 33 plus years, and I can tell you definitely that dying to self stuff is no joke, especially on days where the person that you love you don't like very much. I know it goes both ways, babe. So I would like to acknowledge some people who've exemplified exactly what I'm talking about. Lamar and Julie can't do this alone, and they need us to be their support and love and hold them accountable, and an example what sacrificial love is. And I think Les and Linda and Mark, their marriages, long marriages, exemplified exactly that. So what I'd like to do is have everybody extend a hand, and you guys from your seats, you don't have to come up and do the steps, but extend a hand, and we're just going to pray over them, because that's what they asked us to do, is to say a prayer and pray over them, and then I'll be done. Oh God, who by your mighty power created all things out of nothing, you had set in place the beginning of the universe. You formed man and woman in your own image, making the woman an inseparable helpmate to the man, that they may no longer be one flesh, two flesh, but one flesh, and taught that you were pleased to make one, must never be divided. O God, who consecrated the bond of marriage by so great a mystery, that in the wedding covenant you foreshadowed the sacrament of Christ in his church. O God, by whom woman is joined to man, the companionship they had in the beginning is endowed with one blessing. Look now on favor on these your servants, Lamar and Julie, joined together in marriage. They ask to be strengthened by your blessing. Send down your grace through the Holy Spirit and pour your love into their hearts, that they remain faithful in their marriage covenant. May the grace of love and peace abide in your daughter Julie, and let her always follow the example of the holy women whose praises are sung in the scriptures. May her husband Lamar entrust his heart to her, so that acknowledging her as his equal, his joint heir to their life of grace, he may show her honor and cherish her always with the love that Christ has for his church. And Lord, now we implore you, may these your servants hold fast the faith, keep your commandments made in one flesh. May they be blameless in all they do with strength that comes from the gospel. May they bear true witness of Christ before all. May they bless their children and prove themselves virtuous parents who live to see their children's children. And grant that reaching a lasting life, fullness of years for which they hope, they may become a life of blessed in the kingdom of heaven. We pray all these things through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Julie and Lamar have prepared personal vows that they will now say to each other.
This love that we share is something I have always prayed for. I cherish the way we communicate. I love how we laugh together every single day. I appreciate that we agree that nothing is too small to discuss. Minimizing each other's feelings is not allowed. We listen to each other and manage our expectations. We own our faults and continue to work on being the best version of ourselves as individuals. We allow space for each other to be who we are. We are quick to say, I'm sorry. We try to love each other according to our love languages, even when we don't understand it. Let's make sure we stay this way. Let's hold each other accountable so that 20, 30 years from now, we can say that we are still doing these same practices. These practices that come from a place of emotional maturity. Thank you. Practices that come from a place of emotional maturity and true consideration of each other's perspectives. My prayer is that we remain committed to honoring what we've built and don't allow the passing of time to dull it. I've been known for my many travels and adventures. I couldn't wait for the next big trip. But for the first time in my life, I feel settled. I don't need to escape my life. I just want to be home doing nothing and everything with you. My everyday with you and these amazing kids is my continuous adventure. If anyone knows you, they know you don't like absolutes, like always and never. They know that you don't care for most love songs because they are just too unrealistic. These are my realistic vows to you. I promise to be there for you in sickness and in health most of the time. I promise to be patient and kind really frequently. I promise to lovingly remind you of my needs rather than expecting you to read my mind at least 85% of the time. I promise to almost always laugh at your dad jokes. I promise to be mindful of your needs and try to meet them a lot. I promise to most likely continue working on myself, managing my emotions, and my expectations of you. But I absolutely and always promise to love you and be faithful to you until death do us part. Lamar, what we have isn't exaggerated in a love song. What we have is real, and I like that a lot better. I'm so happy to become your wife today. Thank you for loving me and being my person. And to these 4 amazing kids, Timmy, Daniel, David, and Sarah. While I am marrying your father today, I'm also committing to you guys to be your loving stepmom, your bonus mom. Before your dad and I met, he made it very clear that this is a package deal. I was impressed by his love and dedication to you, and it's one of the things I love most about him. He's a good man and a devoted father. So as I make promises to your dad today, I also promise to be here for you and to love you as if you were my own. You kids have brought so much joy and laughter and silliness and craziness and amazing things to my life. Thank you for accepting me into your family. I love you all, and I look forward to continuing to share our lives together. Thank you.
I was never going to get married again. And sometime around 2021, 2022, that thought changed. And ever since then, whenever I think of or hear a song with a lyric that's specific, I've put it in my phone. My vows, not really written by me, but selected by me. I've been searching for the daughter of the devil himself. I've been searching for an angel in white. I've been waiting for a woman who's a little of both, and I get to marry her tonight. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you, a love that will survive. We both know that the road is long. We know that we will be together because our love is strong. With you, I finally found the love of a lifetime. Without you, I'm a sailor lost at sea. Without you, the world comes down on me. I'd live and I'd die for you. I'd steal the sun from the sky for you. Words can't say what love can do. I'll be there for you. Julie, you stand by me, and I'm forever yours, faithfully. There ain't no woman like the one I've got before me. They don't come better. To make you happy doesn't take a lot. You don't ask for things, no diamond rings. Together, we're like a hand in glove, like pages in a letter. There ain't no woman like the one I love. For worse or for better, we belong together. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Only God would know the reasons, but I bet he must have had a plan. You were born to be my baby, and baby, I was made to be your man.
Julie and Lamar, this is such a good day. And it's easy today to feel all the feelings. C.S. Lewis said, being in love is not merely a feeling. It is a deep unity maintained by the will and deliberately strengthened by habit. reinforced by grace, which both partners ask and receive from God. He reminds us that marriage isn't about staying in this exact emotional high forever. It's about building something deeper. It's about making choices every day to love each other, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when life gets messy. So here are a few things I want to charge you with as you start your journey. First, remember this: a no for one is a no for both. You might feel really strong about something and your spouse might say, okay, I trust your judgment, and that's okay. But if one of you is truly uncomfortable, if it's a hard no, then it's a no for the both of you. Marriage means protecting each other's peace and backing each other up. Second, make fun a priority. Enjoy each other. Life can get busy with jobs, bills, kids, but there will come a day when the kids are grown, the work is done, and it will just be the two of you. Laugh a lot, and be silly, and date each other. Third, you can fight. You will fight. But don't fight when you're tired or triggered. Pause. Take a breath. You are on the same team. Fight for your marriage, not in your marriage. Fourth, be careful whose advice you listen to. Don't just vent to friends who are in the same season as you, and they're just as confused. Go to people who have walked through marriage and come out on the other side. People who can speak wisdom and hope into your marriage. And last, actions first, feelings follow. You grow more in love, not by waiting for warm, fuzzy feelings, but by choosing to act in loving ways. Even when you don't feel like it, don't let your emotions take you hostage. Keep showing up, keep serving each other, and the feelings will catch up. So my charge to you is this: build the kind of love that Lewis talked about, a deep unity maintained by your will and strengthened by your habits. Let the excitement of today be the spark, but let these choices keep that fire going. And love each other fiercely. I love you.
If I were to offer you both one piece of advice that I have learned, perhaps too slowly if you ask my wife, is that for any relationship to be successful, you really need to focus on your communication. Words are very powerful. They can be a weapon and hurt the ones we love, or they can build trust, connection, create laughter, and reveal your heart. So to that end, share how you're feeling. Don't make assumptions about what your partner thinks or knows, but ask them. For example, you could ask, why did you load the dishwasher that way? And never underestimate the power of simply saying, I love you. Say it often, say it when it's easy, and especially when it's not. Remember, there is no prize for winning an argument with your spouse. Trust me. Don't forget that communication is a two-way street. Listening is perhaps the key to being a good communicator. Listen to understand, not to reply. If you communicate effectively, there is nothing that you can't accomplish together. The couple will now declare their intent.
Do you, Julie, take Lamar to be your lawfully wedded husband, to live together in matrimony, to love, comfort, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, to have and to hold from this day forward as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Lamar, take Julie to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together in matrimony, to love, comfort, honor, and keep her in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, to have and to hold from this day forward as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Julie and Lamar will now exchange rings to symbolize their unending love and commitment to each other. Julie, as you place this ring on Lamar's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And pledge my love to you now and forever.
And pledge my love to you now and forever.
Lamar, as you place this ring on Julie's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed,
and pledge my love to you now and forever.
and pledge my love to you now and forever.
I am happy to pronounce that by the power of Grayskull! Sorry. No, I got that wrong. By the power vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Universal Life Church, I am honored to pronounce Julie and Lamar as husband and wife. What God has joined, let no one divide. Lamar, you may kiss your bride.
We present to you, as husband and wife, Lamar and Julie.
I guess the time was right for us to say we take our time and live our lives together day by day. Make a wish and send it on a prayer. We know our dreams can all come true with love that we can share. If you had never wondered, will you be there for me? If you had never wondered, you're the right one for me. Finally found the love of a lifetime, a love to last my whole life through. I finally found the love of a lifetime, forever in my heart. I finally found the love of a lifetime. Every kiss our love is like brand new.
Just want to say, Lamar, thank you for making my Julie happy. And Julie, I know that you're going to be a blessing unto Lamar. Love wins and conquers all things, and you guys are going to conquer all the obstacles life has together. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for everybody that's here. The angels are looking down at us and smiling, and they're happy like me. And I'm going to dance a lot tonight.
Thank you so much, Dad. I love you. A lot of who I am today is because of you and Mom, so thank you. That was about the most perfect wedding I could have ever hoped for, and I've never been happier in my life. I've never been more at peace in my life. Everything is right, and it's the best feeling in the world. So thank you, Lamar, for just being the most perfect partner. Thank you again for being here. We got great food coming up, a lot of dancing. We got Modifier coming up right after dinner. It's gonna be a great night, so stay tuned and enjoy yourselves. We can't wait to celebrate with all of you.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
You can play the game and you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing a fool? Shower the people you love with love, show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Do as I say, yeah. Shower the people you love with love, show them the way.
I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. Nowhere to run when I'm in trouble. You know I'd do anything for you. Stay alive but keep it undercover. I just wanna use your love tonight. Oh, I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Our people, you are the best. We love you so much. You have supported us. You know how to have fun. You know how to laugh. You know how to dance and just be amazing people. And a big part of who we are as a couple is because of our tribe. So thanks for being an awesome tribe. We wouldn't be as solid as we are without the support of so many awesome people. So thanks to our tribe, our people, we love you. And to our future selves, I hope that we are still sitting on the couch, watching TV together, talking about life, talking about things that bother us, and how we remedy those, and how we never let things build up and accumulate in a negative way, that we're still doing that 20, 30, 40 years from now. That we have never let our love dull, we've never let our practice, our work into this relationship ever fade. So yeah.
For all of our people, thank you for supporting us, encouraging us, holding us accountable, loving us, sharing with us, laughing with us, making fun of us, and just being a part of our lives and our families. Again, like she said, we can't do this on our own. We're not an island, right? We're not by ourselves. We are in this with everybody, with all of you. So thank you so much. And for our future selves, just one thing. Keep owning your shit.
So